제5회 아까 먹었어요.
Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Speak Korean. 안녕하세요. 저는 리사입니다. I'm your host Lisa and next to me we have
안녕하세요. I am Steven and I will be coaching you through today's lesson along with Lisa.
Okay, and we can't leave out our wonderful students, Miriam and Jason.
Hello, Lisa and Steve. 여러분 안녕하세요. 저는 미렴입니다.
Yes, and hello everybody, I'm Jason. 저는 Jason입니다. I'm hoping to learn some new phrases today.
Great. Well, before we start our lesson, you know how I love coffee. How do you feel about a cup of coffee?
I would love a cup of coffee,
On you?
but I'm afraid I drank too much coffee today. I've already had 3 cups. I just had some coffee a little while ago.
All right, you know, culturally here in Korea, it's very rude to have coffee by yourself. And I think I did see you drinking it by yourself and you didn't even offer to get me a cup or Miriam or Jason. That's so rude.
Yeah, I know. I am familiar with that, but what can I say? I was just passing by a coffee shop on the way here. I'm sorry I didn't get coffee for everybody. Next time.
Next time, you mean after the show?
Sure.
Okay, great then. All right, let's go and check out our expressions for today.
Let's do it.
커피 한 잔 어때요?
아까 마셨어요.
Okay, today we'll be learning the past tense, and actually, the past tense is not as difficult as the past tense in English, so I think we'll pretty much slide right through this. You heard in the dialogue, 커피 한 잔 어때요? How about a cup of coffee? And the answer was 아까, earlier, 마셨어요. I had one.
The past tense in Korean is kind of tough. They don't have all the irregular verbs that we have in English, so it does make it much easier. But there are some confusing things. First of all, you add at, okay, to all verbs that contain in the last syllable a or o. Sometimes it's tough to remember which verbs, which vowels you have to remember for that. Let me help you. 오다 is to come in Korean, and 가다 is to go in Korean, okay? So 오다 and o and a are the 2 vowels. Those 2 vowels in the words to come and to go are the ones that you have to add a to, okay? So for the past tense of go, you would say 갔어요. Let's try that. 갔어요.
Okay, 갔어요.
갔어요.
Which would be I went, right? In Korean, it's a regular verb, and in English, it's irregular, so it's a little more difficult, right? And 오다, 와요 is the present tense. Past tense, 왔어요. Okay, past tense, 왔어요. I came.
Okay, then let's practice those, okay? First we have go, 가다, and then 갔어요.
가다, 갔어요.
가다, 갔어요.
And when we're coming back, okay, 오다, 왔어요.
오다, 왔어요.
오다, 왔어요.
Great. And you've got 2 more for us too, right?
Yes, well, they're kind of the same, but a little bit different. This is your irregular. This is slightly different. We've got 하다, which means to do, okay? To do is 하다. And this gets attached to many other verbs, to do an activity. So here, you're going to get 하다 plus 였, 하였다, except when that gets mashed together, it just becomes 하다, 했다.
했어요.
했어요, right. So it goes from 하다 to 했어요. Okay? I did, 했어요.
Good. And what about start?
Yes, and then 시작하다 is to start. So you say 시작했어요 for past tense. 시작했어요.
I started. Okay, well, let's practice these, okay? We have to do and I did, okay? 하다, 했어요.
하다, 했어요.
하다, 했어요.
Okay, and then to start, and then I started. Okay, 시작하다, and then 시작했어요.
시작하다, 시작했어요.
시작하다, 시작했어요.
Okay. To eat, okay, 먹다, and then I ate, 먹었어요.
먹다 먹었어요.
먹다 먹었어요.
Okay, and then to start, and then I started. Okay, 시작하다, and then 시작했어요.
시작하다 시작했어요.
시작하다 시작했어요.
Good. Well, let's go back to the formal dialogue style. Okay, earlier we were saying, how about a cup of coffee? Do you remember how to say it?
커피 한 잔은 어때요?
Okay, 커피 한 잔 어때요? Okay, let's try it.
커피 한 잔 어때요?
Good.
커피 한 잔 어때요?
Okay, I think it's a little harder to write it, but actually I think it's a lot easier to say the past tense in Korean. Okay, let's go back to the dialogue style. Earlier we were saying, do you recall? How about a cup of coffee?
커피 한 잔 어때요?
Good. Okay, that's how about a cup of coffee? 커피 한 잔 어때요? And I think all the guys out there have to get this down because it's the only way you're going to pick up girls. Whoops. Okay. All right, let's go for this one more time. 커피 한 잔 어때요?
커피 한 잔 어때요?
커피 두 잔 어때요?
Jason's already trying to pick up on girls with it.
Right.
No. You don't use tunjan, okay? You use one glass. This is your first idiom, okay? This is your first idiom. You say, 한 잔 어때요? How about grabbing a cup of coffee? Something like that. You always use one. 커피 한 잔 어때요?
Right. And like Stephen said, it is an idiom, so it doesn't just refer to coffee. If you say 한 잔 어때요, it means how about a drink? And that could refer to alcohol, Coke, whatever. Okay? All right, let's try this a little bit faster this time, okay? 커피 한 잔 어때요?
커피 한 잔 어때요?
커피 한 잔 어때요?
커피 한 잔 어때요? No. Be careful. Be careful. When you say coffee, it's okay. But if you say coffee, it's bloody nose out of your nose, blood out of your nose. So don't be careful
How about a
with
glass
that.
of
Don't say
blood.
coffee. The Koreans will start laughing at you. No. Coffee. Okay, be careful. Coffee.
And okay, since we learned the past tense now, we'll answer like Steve did earlier. I already drank one earlier. Okay, 어떻게 할까요? How do you suppose we would say that?
마셨어요?
And we want to add 아까. Earlier, 아까
마셨어요.
마셨어요. Good. Okay, one more time.
아까 마셨어요.
Great.
Very good. We've got another, it's a slightly irregular verb, right? You've got 마시다 plus 없다. 마시없다 is the original form, 마시었어요. But then when you mash it together and pronounce it like a normal Korean person, you say 마셨어요.
Great. All right, well, let's review what we've learned through Wrap It Up.
Wrap it up.
With Lisa.
And Steven.
스티븐, 커피 한 잔 어때요?
미안하지만 아까 마셨어요.
그럼 케이크는 어때요?
아까 먹었어요.
We learned the past tense today. Keep in mind all the rules for the past tense, and practice makes perfect. Steve?
Yes, that is so true. I know we threw a lot at you, ladies and gentlemen, but if you practice, you will start understanding there's a great system to all of it. It actually works out pretty simply after you practice a few times.
Okay. Well, thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.